Ibrahim Mustafa is a highly sought after figure in the world of public speaking, with over 30 books and years of experience as a coach, keynote speaker, and author. He has established a reputation for delivering dynamic and engaging presentations. This, combined with his work with prestigious organizations such as Astana Expo, World Economic Forum, and Google, has earned him a place among the most respected names in the industry. However, Ibrahim's impact extends far beyond the world of public speaking. He is also a philanthropist at heart, actively supporting numerous charitable projects and working tirelessly to make a positive impact in the world. Whether you're looking for an inspiring keynote speaker, a skilled public speaking coach, or an expert in the field, Ibrahim Mustafa is the perfect choice. Don't miss the opportunity to book him for your next event and discover the difference for yourself. With his expertise and passion for public speaking, Ibrahim is sure to make a lasting impact on your audience and make you a great speaker. Welcome to the IMTalkcast. My name is Ibrahim Mustafa, and we bring you this to help you gain insights, gain experience from people who are already doing great things. We bring you great people, great influencers, leaders, entrepreneurs, people who are here to inspire you, to give you hope, and to let you know that whatever you are doing, just keep doing that. You will hit success one day. Today, we have a great personality. We have someone who is a motivation, he's a motivational speaker, and he gives hope to the hopeless. He lifts up people to be able to reach out to their dreams and create opportunities for themselves. I believe in you, and that's why today I just want to welcome and bring in Studio B, the one and only Coach Prince. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and hello to the viewers.
And thank you for honoring this invitation. So tell us a little about you, who you are, what you do, then we kickstart the conversation.
All right. So my name is Coach Prince, or most people call me as an official name, Wanko Prince. I am a life coach, and I'm focused in helping young people make decisions in their career path, professional life, personal life. So I am a decision-focused coach. And apart from that, I'm also centered in helping to speak to students who are about graduating or about entering schools or looking to change career. I speak to students so that they can become successful. So I'm a student success coach. The reason why I speak to students is because they have a very bright future. They have a very tender future ahead of them. If they don't know how to make better decisions, if people do not help guide them to make better decisions, they might choose the wrong ones for themselves. So these are the areas of my expertise. So I speak globally. I'm also a decision-making coach, a career expert, and also a LinkedIn specialist. That's what I do.
Great. And thank you for all that. So I've seen some of the programs you've organized, some of them, your first webinar and all those things. What has informed you? Like, what has given you the energy or the passion to dream and to become who you are today, or even what you do now?
It's all about experience. Experience is the biggest motivator in life. Once, some years ago, I was fortunate to be in the shoes of many of those that I'm coaching today. I didn't have the platform. I didn't have the resources. I didn't have the capital. I didn't have the funds, to build myself or to be who I am today. So the experiences have taught me that what other people are going through, I have been through that, and I know what it feels like to be in that shoe. The only thing I can do is I might not be able to give them gold or silver, but I can offer my expertise, my knowledge and experience the same way I was able to navigate through those challenging times to be who I am today. If you apply those things in your life, having a diligence in applying them, there are a tendency of you succeeding just like I have also succeeded. So experience is one of the things that motivated me to go into speaking to people, especially students who are graduating and students who are looking to go into school, who are confused to us what courses to choose, what degree lifestyle to focus on, what career to choose. These are areas of expertise that I focus in helping people or students or generally entrepreneurs understand to focus on. Yeah.
Wow, that's important because I can quite remember myself with me when I was in senior high school and I wanted to, before I even went to senior high school, my dream
Hmm.
was that at the end of the day, I'll become a nurse.
Okay.
So in senior high school, I went and studied accounting business option because when I went to school, our school were running general arts,
Okay.
business, and some of the other courses like home econs and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
And the headmaster, who was my close to my family,
Okay.
suggested that this school, the best course in this school is business.
Okay.
Right? So he says that your grades are good, and the best course
Uh-huh.
in this school is business. So
Business.
yeah, so I should just do business.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that at the end of the day, if you study business, you couldn't like go further to do like nursing. So ignorantly, I also took the business because I wanted to do the best course. And when
Yeah.
I graduated, completed school, I was still pushing the nursing dream. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, nursing and all, and I put in my application, but they told me that no, of this you can't go further. So I think that informs like I'm just putting emphasis on why what you do is important
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because at that age, if you're able to shape students, if you're able to let them know that this is what you are supposed to do, if you are going
Yeah.
to do this course and all this, it helps them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, so very important. I want to just say thank you for doing that and helping young people.
My
The other
pleasure.
question I have is that you are a speaker, you're a motivational speaker, and this is IMTalkcast. Maybe if you have one or two things to share with my audience, I'll be happy before we continue with the interview.
Sure. One of the things that I've come to realize in life, it is not about how many people who follow you. It's about how many people who are impacted by you. The greatest leader that I've come to learn is someone who is selfless. It's not concerned about themselves. It's not concerned about their family, but it's concerned about the success of other people. So
Wow.
it's just all this expertise have actually motivated me to see people as the main focus of the reason why I'm a speaker and life coach. It is just because of people. If my audience are not being impacted by what I say or what I do, then I'm losing. I'm actually not impacting anything to the earth. And I always
Wow.
love what Ibrahim always say that it is not important for you to gain all this knowledge without imparting it to people. How will you die without giving people this knowledge? It will be shameful to die with all the knowledge you have without imparting it to other people. So if you have the opportunity to share knowledge, if you have the opportunity to share ideas to help someone, to lift someone, today could be the beginning of that. It is very important to lift people in the world that no one has the resources, the high resources to do it on their own. And my last quote to be, together we rise, alone we divide. So if you help people to rise together, there is always a tendency that you might want to do it alone, you'll go fast. But trust me, when you do it with people, you'll go far. Thank you.
When you do it with people, you will definitely go far.
Awesome.
I
Absolutely.
love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. So this is important, and I just want to urge all of us that this is a little piece of inspiration for you to
Mhm.
start your day. This is a little piece of information for you to start your year right, and for you to do the things you want to do. Because it's all about dreaming and stuff and whatever it is. So, hint on that. Let us know, it's getting to the end of the year. We are almost 2023 is almost done, and there are a lot of people who perhaps will say that, oh, 2023, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, I wanted to, and now our focus will be 2024. Let me rush and put on whatever goals. And what is the advice you have for people who would like to get into 2024 with strength, of power, and with more energy?
One thing I've come to learn or I've realized as an expertise in coaching and helping to guide people through their success is that one of them is procrastination. Procrastination,
Right.
it's a very deadly disease that can help, that has no cure. The only cure that
Right.
procrastination has is now. You have to do
Right.
it now. And secondly, um, it's never too late for you to start. You can actually start even on the 30th, on the 22nd, on the 25th of December. It's a time to start. So it's never too late. The final advice that I'll give is that reach out to a speaker, to a coach. You always feel like doing things alone. It's not important. Just reach out to someone to help you. I am, yes, my LinkedIn page. You can reach out to me. Just send me a DM. You can also reach out to Ibrahim to reach out to me. You just need someone to guide you. Sometimes you want to do so many things, but you don't have the expertise of doing them. It's okay to reach out to someone who has those expertise. And I mean, that's why we are here to guide you to gain those expertise. Yeah.
Let's go. That's why we are here. So if you want to connect with him, the best platform I always recommend is LinkedIn, because professionally you get to connect with him. He's a decision focused coach, educator, open to speaking at webinars and conferences, student success coach. So you can reach out to him on LinkedIn. If you are watching, unfortunately, if you are listening to this, you may not get the opportunities to see what he has on his LinkedIn page, but the name is Nwanko Prince. But once you type in Coach Prince, definitely the algorithm will let you see who he is. So reach out to, if you're also watching this on LinkedIn, if you're also watching this on TikTok, if you're watching this live on Instagram, if you're watching this live on YouTube, and I'm even getting losing touch of all the platforms that this one will go live on. But whatever you are listening or watching this from, whether it is the IM Radio or it is the Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, this is the interview that will help you, that will inspire you, that will give you hope to do more. This is the IMTalkcast. So I'm just scrolling through his LinkedIn page for you to be able to get in touch with him. So more on the touching how they can get to you. So some of the, who are your ideal clients? So if someone's watching and listening and and they want to book you, who do you think are your ideal clients now?
Like I initially mentioned, I'm from next year I will be focusing mainly on students. I'll be looking for headmasters that want me to come speak at their schools, and looking for a minister of educations, people who are into education to help students, because I've noticed that we are mismanaging talents. When people don't, like you initially said, that because business was the best course in your school, then your headmaster said you should go into it. But that wasn't what you really was purposed or intend to do for your career. So that's what we mean by mismanagement of talent. People actually force people to go into things that they do not want to go into. So these are the area I'm going to focus on, reaching out to students who are either graduating from the senior high school 3, or who are graduating from the SS3, or who are graduating from the university, just to help them, guide them through, coaching them into successful career path, choosing a career that will passionately be adapted to them and not just for other people's benefit. Because when you do things that fits you, that suits you, that makes you happy, automatically others can relate automatically from that as well. So that's the benefit of my next year goal, to focus on students and also corporate coaching and speaking globally as well. Yeah.
Wonderful. So next year, bring your school on board and cut that barrier of they always say that we have a counselor in the school. We have a counselor. So why do we need to? So this is a funny story. Once I was booked by CCFC, they have a project, NGO project, they call it Markas al-Bishara. And they wanted me to do a training program for a school. And it's like leadership for junior, this was primary and junior high school. So when we got to the school, the headmaster was like, we have a career, that counselor. and this person has like a master's in. So why would we need someone different? So I just felt a little bit offended, but like I used that to educate that I had mistress that it's not about the careers you know and the careers I know are different. And the way you even talk to the kids or you relate to them may be different from the way someone like is able to communicate to them. At the end of the day, it's all about sharing experiences, ideas, and all those things.
Yeah.
Then she was able to, it was okay. That's, but at the end of the day, she felt like, wow, we need to do this every month for her students.
Yes.
Because from the beginning, she didn't know like the importance of in career coaching, speaking, like having a different perspective and all those stuff. And why am I saying this? I'm just saying this to administrators, school heads, and educators that bring people who have the experience to talk to the students. Bring people who have the ideas and don't block their way, whereby they will just say, oh, we don't need this, we don't need that. So reach out to Coach Prince and bring him on board to do all your speaking needs. And
Yeah.
hopefully 2024 we'll do more together.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yes, because I
Yeah.
have also some, yeah.
Yeah, Ibrahim, let me just chip into that thing you've just said. And
Yes.
that's the importance of dynasty, because when students continue seeing one particular face, they get fed up.
Yeah.
You have to give them different taste of different expertise. And your school administrator or counselor, we are not taking away the fact that he's a school administrator or counselor, but I obviously know that the students want to see new faces, people who have
Yeah.
different experience, come also share experience with them. And it's even welcoming when they see new faces than the same old faces they've been seeing. They will get fed up and they don't even believe in what the person is saying. And because every day we keep seeing you and no changes is happening. But when you bring new person on board, it brings that dynasty and it brings that trust and new taste into the system as well. Yeah, just like you said, it's true.
Great. If you are listening to this is the IMTalkcast. My name is Ibrahim Mustafa, and today I have Coach Prince. The sponsors for this, we have two sponsors who are helping us to make this a possibility and to make sure that you get to listen to this. So this is LCD writing tablet for kids from IM Store. This Christmas, don't be a rich auntie or rich uncle and deceive the kids and tell them that, oh, let me go and come and buy toffee. No, get them a gift. This is a writing tablet. And once you have that writing tablet, you can be able to give it to your kids as gifts and let them appreciate the gift of Christmas and let them appreciate the fact that they can write, learn to write and draw and script and do more. We also have the second sponsor who is helping us make this possible. That's Magas Homes and Luxury Apartments. So if you want luxury homes and apartments in Ghana, Magas Homes, this is the place to be. If you want to build, if you want to buy, if you want to lease, if you want to resell, whatever you want to do in terms of the construction industry, reach out to Magas Homes and Luxury, whatever it is that you want to do. You can also be part of this, sponsor this to let us go far and reach out to more places. We are live on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and we are fortunate that we have access now to do live on Instagram and also live on IM Radio and all the podcast platforms that you can think about, be it Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, be it Google Podcasts, be it Spotify. You can reach out to this episode of the interview. All you just need to do is to type on your Google platform, IMTalkcast, and you will see the best medium that will be there for you to reach out to. We are now with the man, the Coach Prince, and we are talking about the importance of coaching and why you should give access. If you have students at home, if you have students in school or whatever it is, if you are the Minister of Education and all this, you need to incorporate coaching from industry players to coach students to give them a fresh perspective and to let them know that beyond the classroom, there are more opportunities and they can start now. They can start now. So, Coach, let me come back to you. Let me take off this. You have spoken to a lot of people. You have also been in the coaching industry for a while.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who are afraid to start a business. They are afraid to change a career. They are afraid to start something new. What do you have to tell them going forward in 2024?
One of the interesting thing about my coaching, settings is that I deal with people with a real life experience. I do not try to make people have higher hopes. I give them what they can feed on gradually to their success.
Yes.
I used to be a professional comedian, like a stand-up comedian. So I make people laugh. And I used to have that as a passionate side hustle. And as a point, I thought about having a comedy as being a comedian as profession. But as time went on, I began to realize that this is not really where I'm supposed to focus. My calling is just to use my voice to touch lives and to call people to success. That's my calling. So one of the ways I realized this was as a result of taking some time off to go through my life.
Wow.
You plan your life. One of the important aspects of career switching is plans. You ask yourself questions that inspire you. What do I want to do in 1 to 5 years' time? My current career, is it going to help me achieve that? If not, what can I do that will help me achieve that? These are some of the questions that, when you put them down, would help you navigate through changing a career. Of course, as coaches, we don't expect people to be successful at once. Through our open-ended questions, they get to better understand other areas of their life that can be impacted as soon as possible. So yes, changing a career can sometimes look very challenging and difficult. But of course, talking to a life coach will be an expertise for us to help you in that area as well. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Can you also talk on there's one thing that I always love, and I had one advice, and it says that knock on many doors. That you should knock on many doors. That the ones that are closed, you move on and focus on the ones that are open. And that was one of the best advice I've ever had. Can you share maybe something that you've heard that is an advice or advice that you've given?
Yeah. In one of my posts on LinkedIn, I spoke about the power of referrals. Yeah. And I believe I call that the power of referrals because it's the key element of growth. Most of my professional careers have been given to me by people. I have on my own, I don't think I will have gotten to where I've gotten to if not for people. I believe in this principle that look out for 15 referrals a day times 15 times 7 days, which is 1 week, is how many? You notice that you have a lot of referrals. And there is absolutely no way inside 50 to 70 referrals, one of them will not give you a positive feedback. So that's what I always believe in. You ask for 15 referrals every day times 7 days. That is over 50 plus. And there is no way, there's no way one of the 50 will not give you a positive response. I mean, I've tried this in my professional career. All the jobs I've done, all the speaking opportunities I've done, all the bookings that I've had has been given to me by referrals, people who know people who know people. And today I have a better, opportunity in the professional industry because someone has helped me to be there. So I can also help people to be there. And that's why I'm sacrificing myself as a coach and as a success speaker and as a professional student success coach to help students and both individuals or corporate organizations see the other areas of life that they can focus on to see instant success in their daily lives and career life.
Great, great. Great to hear from one-time comedian, stand-up comedian, to a life coach. And I love this. I love this. Oh, it's all part of speaking.
Yeah.
But then ask for referrals. Very important. Ask for referrals. And the more you ask for referrals, the more you create more opportunities for you, the more you keep
Absolutely.
climbing, and you can be able to do more of whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You are still listening to IMTalkcast, and we have the man, Coach Prince. So if you want to reach out to Coach Prince, you can do that through his link in bio, Wanko Prince. And also you can just type in Coach Prince and you get to see him and you get to connect with him. Getting to the apex of this, I'm going to ask him specifically to highlight on how you can contact him so that you do business. You lift your, maybe you want to do one-on-one coaching, that's possible. Maybe you want to do, you have a group of people, corporates, maybe it's an NGO, it's a church or mosque or whatever it is, or school, and you want
Absolutely.
someone to inspire your audience. Coach Prince is there for you. So my name once again is Ibrahim Mustafa. And the next question is, what has been one of your lowest moments? What is your story growing up? What do you still remember and say, wow, this story actually changed me?
Okay. So my parents used to stay in Nigeria, and I remember when I turned 18 and I left Nigeria to Ghana, and most of my families moved to Nigeria. And when I came to Ghana, because I was starting afresh, I used to be homeless, so I didn't have a home. There's a
Wow.
place they call the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. I remember sleeping there for some days because I didn't have a home.
Wow.
But that is the biggest part of the story that inspired me so much, is the fact that from not having a home to be someone who have a home, it didn't just start overnight. It started by consistently building myself, networking with people that I know can help my dreams come true. Very
Wow.
important to network with people that can help your dream come true. A good friend once told me that if you want to be a millionaire, you have to start making friends with people who are already millionaires, because they will help you think that same way. But when you
Wow.
make friends with people who think below a million, obviously that will also be your goal and priority. So
Wow.
that's been said, I started to look for identify or recognize or identify, yes, let me use the word identify, which area that I would best focus in using my skills to help people. And I found out that speaking or using my God given voice to speak to people about my experience and expertise can be one way of blessing lives. And trust me, over the years in my career, it has been so many people, especially
Wow.
in the speaking field. Yes. So it's a blessing to me to learn that from zero today. I would not say I'm a hero, but I've been a superhero to many people that I've impacted in one way or the other through my voice and my teachings and my examples and my coaching strategies. Yeah.
This is powerful. This is
Mm-hmm.
powerful. Living in Ghana, traveling from Nigeria to Ghana, being homeless, making sure that he hustles at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, to now creating opportunities and impacting people with the power of his voice. So this is powerful, and this is enough for you to hire him, to bring him to your event, and for him to share this to your audience. Because I know sometimes growing up, I've seen that we will all shout, "Oh, give me money and stop motivating me." Heard that adage. I've heard that a number of times, whereby people feel like, just it's all about money. No, but I want you to know that I can give you $100,000 today, and that will vanish the next month. But the knowledge, the hustle, to be consistent and to do it over time, someone to inspire you, someone to let you know that you can do it from point A to point B is much more important. So, and that is why you need to bring speakers. That's why you need to bring people to inspire your team. Don't just employ a team or send students to school. Give them. And I was talking to one parent. We're just walking. I like to walk every evening, and we're having a conversation. Like, so he is also from he came travel from Ghana to from US to Ghana. He's based here, but he stays there. and he has his kids, like 2 kids in Ghana. So as we were walking and talking, I asked him about like his kids. He said, "Oh, they've gone to do extra classes." I said, "In what?" There's a man who's teaching them mathematics and English. I said, "Why will you force students from Monday to Friday? They still have to do extra classes with the same mathematics and English. Why don't you bring a coach? Why don't you let them go and do programming? Why don't you let them do coding? Something like learn a skill to complement what they do." So it's important to bring coaches to speak, and once you do that, your students or your kids will start to even appreciate life and experiences. So we have Coach Prince. I can see that you have there's someone calling, right? I guess.
No, not really.
Okay. So we have Coach Prince, and if you want to even reach out to him and ask him some questions, you can do that through his LinkedIn
Yep.
bio, and you can just check Wanko Prince, and you get to ask him all the questions. But that your story is inspirational.
Thank you.
Yes. So how do you stay motivated yourself on a daily basis? Because this industry, sometimes you feel like, oh, let me get something to do, and even because it's like 1 month there are no bookings, and how do you stay motivated?
So I have other area of focus where I work.
Yeah.
I'm a business analyst, so I do most contract jobs for people who are looking to, start up businesses and grow their businesses. It's still in the coaching firm, anyways.
Yeah.
But apart from that, obviously, I do have other areas of focus where I make a living from, and also with coaching, I get bookings, and even though if not too much, but I've had expertise that the little people that I'm able to impact their lives always end up giving up referrals that continues coming like a circle back to me. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, can you also share some of the what you've seen as some of the mistakes young people do when we're starting out? Like maybe want to start a business, want to start a career. What are some of the common mistakes that you see that people can overcome?
Well, there are a lot of them. In one way or the other, they may not be mistakes; they may just be wrong choices.
Yeah.
And one of the typical example of one that I can think of is career choices. Many of them waste a lot of time being on a career that is not really intended for them. I
Yeah.
have seen people who want to go into um, accounting, but these guys have great voice for music, but they've never thought about exploring options to do music or even take music classes or. But it's not really their fault. They don't know. They just are being mismanaged because they don't know what area to go. And that is a huge problem in Africa. People lack decision making choices or decision
Yeah.
making minds. And that's why you need an expert. Like I said, it's not a crime to reach out to someone who's an expert. It's one of the ways to show that you are willing to grow, to reach out to someone who's already an expert in that area. And blessingly, I am a decision focused coach. I help people make informed decisions in their career, personal life, and otherwise. Yeah.
Right. Right. Make informed decisions, create opportunities, and get guided to reach out to the path that you want to get into. So, apart from LinkedIn, are there other avenues that we can reach out to you?
Yeah, LinkedIn is one of my highest professional um, site right now. I'm not really a big fan of multi-task sites, but I also use WhatsApp very well. The number is 024 plus 233 024 74 80012. You can reach out to me with the same number on call as well, or you can also book me through my LinkedIn as well. So you can text me on WhatsApp, give me a call with the same number, or you can reach out to me on LinkedIn through booking or scheduling an appointment with me.
Great. Take the number again, the WhatsApp number again.
024 So it's because it's Ghana, so it's plus 233 two
Right.
four 74 800 12.
Fire. That's good. So we're getting to the end of this, and you can reach out to him on his what LinkedIn, which I want to just highlight on stage again, so that you get to see all what he does, and you can reach out to him, and you can collaborate some of the webinars that he's done. So tell us what the webinar was about and what was the experience.
Actually, it was a great one, and it was focused on helping um, young entrepreneurs make informed decision in their career choices.
Right.
And luckily, I had one of my good friends who is an expertise in career development speak as well, helping them learn how important it is to have a well drafted resume, or CV as we call it, and also have prepared themselves towards interview questions and to know the most important things to say during interviews as well.
You need to know what to say, how to say it, and also you need to keep focus. So great. Getting to the end of this, and I want you to use this last part of the interview to inspire that young girl, that young boy, whether the person is in at Ikeja, Nigeria, Tumu, Kumasi, or any part of Africa. I want you to inspire them, to let them know that there's still hope. I want you to let them know that, yes, it's not over yet until it is done. So this is the last moment, and you have this moment, coach.
Yes, thank you, Ibrahim. I am I am well touched with the work that you're doing, because it helps to not only help our voices reach out to those people who need them, but also help us use our voices to reach out to them through your talkcast. And to those viewers that are watching this event, one of the most important things that I want you to take out from this talkcast today is you don't need to do it alone. There is no award given to those people who did it alone. It's
Wow.
always an amazing thing to work as a team. And one of the ways that you can be successful or go far in life is to work with someone that already has the ability and the expertise to help you in those areas. I remember when we were young and we were crawling, before we started working, we were crawling, and our parents helped us walk. If our parents were not there to hold our hands to walk, I don't think anyone will ever have the courage to stand up to work, because when you stand up as a baby, the way you see the ground, the height of the ground, it's impossible for you to continue walking. But because of the courage our parents give to us by holding our hands and pulling us forward to keep walking, we gather the theme and the courage to walk until we become expert in walking, to the extent that most of us now can run, even run faster. So it is stages in life. You don't need to do it alone. There is no award doing it alone. This is just an opportunity for you to know that if you want to see yourself excel in 2014 or in 2024, sorry, you need to work with a coach. You need to work with people with expertise. You need to reach out to those people who already have the experience and expert in the area you are finding difficulty. Accept the fact that you need to grow and look out for someone that can help you. And I assure you that you are tremendously going to grow in 2004. 2004. One last important word is that if you do not want your 2024 to be like 2023, do not repeat the same mistakes you've made this year. So make a new change and have a new approach to things, and promise you that you will see great growth in any area of your life you're looking to focus on. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for this inspiring words of wisdom, words from our coach, Coach Prince. And I know you've picked one or two things from this. So reach out to coach if you have a school, if you have a team, if you have an association, if you have a church, if you have a mosque, if you have anything that has to do with crowds and you want to inspire them, you want to change their mindset, if you want to change their perspective, reach out to Coach Prince and bring him, book him to speak at your event and to coach your people. I believe
Thank
in
you.
you and I believe in the power of your dreams. This is IMTalkcast. You can listen to this on LinkedIn. You can listen to this live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and also Google Podcasts and Spotify, and also my own radio station, which is I am Radio. It's 24/7, and I believe that you learn and you will keep on learning and keep on doing the right things the right way. The best way also to get in touch is just type in I am Talkcast on your Google platforms, and you will get to see all the interviews that we have done. You can also monitor this on TikTok and also on Instagram Live these days. I believe in you and I believe in the power of your dreams. This is kindly sponsored by our very own Magas Homes and Apartments, and also I Am Store, where you get to grab that opportunity gift for your kids. I believe in you and thank you very much, Coach, for honoring our invitation.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.